I'll have to clean quickly. Of the troops. I am inside of my TCOP, my Eureka TCOP, the tent combat one person, and we are just now getting the remnants of Hurricane Michael here in North Carolina. And recently I did some repairs to the seams on my rainfly because they were leaking. All of these seams were leaking, the tape was coming up, and I have seam gripped the devil out of it. And I think I'm winning. Now, I did get a little wet getting inside. I mean, that's to be expected. But what I'm looking for now are drips. And some of this came from getting in the tent. And it is raining pretty hard outside. But what I'm looking for now are drips that are coming through the seams on that rainfly. And you can see, if I can get the light right, the shadow of some rain that fell on the mesh here as I was getting in. But what I'm looking for now are drips along the seams of the rainfly, and I just found one right up here. Actually, it's right here. I'm not sure where. I see there's a hole there. Yep. I have to be honest, I love the tent. I love the whole idea of this one-man combat tent. But what I'm not in love with is the quality of the seam tape on the rainfly. I have used a complete 1 ounce bottle trying to, well, I've used a complete 1 ounce tube of seam grip on this rainfly trying to get all of the seams sealed. And I am still having issues. And as you can see, the seam tape is there. I mean, it's not like it's in super poor condition. It's just in parts of it just didn't hold. It began to separate from the material here. But I gotta say, just these couple little drips here, it's enough to drive you mad at night. But compared to what this was doing when I first got it, this is a win. I'll count this as a win. What I've had trouble with are these Velcro pole grips. This is where you attach the fly to your pole. These just wick water in. I really don't know how to stop that. I've got seam grip behind the tape here, all along the seam, all along the bottom. Let's see if I can move it around. All along the bottom of the Velcro itself, and water still finding a way in. Very little. And honestly, if we're able to hold up during a tropical storm, I think I'm doing okay. But I don't want to be okay. I don't want it to be okay. I want it to be better than okay. I want it to be as perfect as I can get it, as waterproof as it can possibly be. So I'm going to need some more seam grip, and I'm just going to seam grip everything. that looks like it might even leak. These were leaking. They're sealed now. They're good. Did have an issue with water at the top up here coming through where the seam tape is not one continuous piece from side to side. They start at the bottoms, they come up to the center, and they cut the tape and ran another piece. So all of the tape meets here at the center. And it leaks, or did leak, right here. But I think I've got it seam gripped up enough or it's not coming through. But I'm going to hit it with some more. Again, I want it to be as waterproof as I can get it. And over here on this pole fastener, seems to be okay. No water dripping there. There are no new water drops here, and actually my mat is beginning to dry out. Now this is a Thermarest military sleeping mat. Got it at a surplus for $2. And it's in perfect shape. Well, I don't want to say perfect shape, but it's in great shape. Color's good in it, holds air, self-inflating, and again, it's Thermarest. So, and the research I've done on this, this has a 4.6 R value, so just what I was looking for. Sometimes down in these corners, I haven't addressed these yet, but there's more tape here, and you can see right here, tape is beginning to separate, beginning to lift away from the tent. It's dry here. A lot of this right here is covered by the rainfly, but you get wind-driven rain in here, and you're going to have trouble. You can see a gap through there now. If you look right in through there, there's a gap through there now, but no water coming in. Now over on this other side, let's see. We can see daylight through there. No moisture coming in yet, but you can also see here where the seam tape is beginning to fail. That's a problem. Now I did get this tent surplus, 85 bucks. It's really in great condition. I mean, you have these minor things like the tape coming away. I don't know if you want to consider that minor. Okay, so be it. But the overall condition of the tent, it's great. Just have the issue with the waterproofness. But I'm inside the tent now, and I am not getting wet. Even with this hole here that I missed, the water's beating up, and it's running along the fly, and it's just kind of following down. It's going away from the outside of the tent, which is here. So even if it were to drip right there, it's not dripping on me or the tent itself. It's going to actually fall out here where I would have gear. And right here in North Carolina, this is Tropical Storm, now Tropical Storm Michael, October 2018. And if this is as wet as I'm going to get right here today, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. That's good. It's good to go. I love this tent. I'm a big fan of the tent. I've got plenty of room in here, and honestly, 2 people could sleep in here. I'm 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. Got plenty of room here, and you can fit another adult in this. Be a little tight, but that's plenty of room. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you joining me on this quick update. Gonna get this thing put back in the shop later on. Let it dry out and same grip it some more. All right, guys, we've secured everything around the house. Everything looks good. Of course, we already laid the basketball goal down. Cleaned up a little bit. A lot of limbs were all on the ground, so we kind of moved those to the side. Like I said, a lot of wind, a lot of rain. So now we've concluded our search and securing. So we're gonna head on in for some shelter. Stay safe out there. God bless.